Okay, hey, sorry. Game started. Unicorns of Love hype. Let's go. My voice is horrible. I am still sick, and somehow my voice is getting worse. I'll be speaking way less these games, but I'll compensate by doing more games. Usually I do one game, but like I've seen that VODs just don't pull as good as like if I'm just recording it live. I'm guessing it's like release date, right? The closer I release it to the games, then the better that they do. So I'm just gonna release like 3 or 2 games that like I really liked. I'll try and select it and edit it a little better. But as I said, yeah, I'm gonna speak way less. Uh, Unicorns of Love hype though, 100%. I am doing a Unicorns of Love game. It's gonna be one of them. Let's try and get like a better quality, maybe. Nice, let's go. This quality is still shit. What's going on here? Ryan, please fix. Oh, let's go. Unicorns of Love are 8 and 2. Man, this is amazing. Okay, Annie could flex both mid and bot. This is patch 13.3. Yeah, I have it. I have it on there. Good, good. Good to remind. Sejuani first pick in jungle is really nice. Want to pick an ADC? Maybe okay. Jace is Jason too. Any good? Since this is a flex, probably going mid, since Jace top is just not as good. So they can't pick top, but they don't want to pick top. They want to pick bot right now, right? Ashe isn't banned. I don't like Ashe support, but it's a good idea. Jarvan is weird as a first pick, but is insanely overpowered on this patch. Lulu? Already locking in the Annie mid? I think that's a mistake. I think keeping it flex is better, so you want to pick an ADC here. Sorry, my voice, it really hurts speaking. Jax. Is Jackson to Jace any good? I'd assume that it's nice, but I really don't know, honestly. I don't think so. I think like Jackson to Jace is just okay. The Jax obviously scales way better. Okay. Weirdly no ADC prio on this patch. I'm guessing the Annie was just better. I really don't know. Ziggs? Is that an ADC Ziggs? I mean like a bot Ziggs. What? What is going on here? This is this is this is interesting. Bans. What do you ban here? What are the good ADCs? Xayah? Xayah's pretty good this patch. Zeri already banned. Lucian. Nice idea actually. Yeah, Lucian ban. What do you ban against here? Kalista maybe? Probably, right? Nautilus? I guess it's nice since Kalista usually goes with a Nautilus, but Kalista Amumu is also pretty good. Yeah, you really gotta target now supports and ADCs, but the Annie could be flex, so just ban an ADC. Once again, Kalista is good, Xayah is good, Ezreal is nice. I haven't not played him though, so I cannot say. Aphelios seems really good from personal experience. Ashe makes sense. Another flex pick. You don't want too many flexes. I really think you should ban the Kalista here, unless you were trying to pick her yourself, which is okay. Oh. Azir? I don't like this. I do not like this since it's a Jace mid probably. I don't like the Azir ban. Remember the Azir buffs haven't been implemented yet. Rakan? 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 What? Wait, that's a different ADC player. What? Is that a substitute ADC? That looks like a substitute ADC. Okay, will be interesting to see him play. Sivir. Pretty nice. Has a really good amount of peel for the Sivir. Renata, pretty good into Rakan. Yeah, Renata would make a lot of sense here. Could res the Sivir. Could keep the Rakan away. Some nice shield. Karma, okay. Not bad. What do you pick here? You have to go for like an AD pick. Like an ADC. You cannot go Ziggs mid. Bot, sorry. No, 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 no. You cannot go Ziggs bot. You cannot go Ziggs bot. That'll be an absolute mistake here. You have to go Ziggs mid. I'm sorry. You have to go Ziggs mid. No, don't do this. Okay. Olaf into Jax, obviously pretty Olaf favorite. Nice counter pick. But you still have to play well. From what I've seen, Vinoir, I have no idea how to pronounce his name. If there's any Germans, please tell me how you're supposed to pronounce that name. I'm just gonna keep calling him Vinoir. Sorry if that like triggers anyone. He will still have to play really well. And I'll play the Jax. But yeah, could be really good into the Jax. Okay, sorry. Forgot music. Should be good now. Dies of cringe. Okay. Jarvan's gonna do a weird pathing, as you can see him bot side. He's probably gonna go level 3 top gank to help the Jax bully. Or just level 2 gank, really? But the word from Olaf is gonna spot him. So Olaf already knows that he's here. Really well played. Yeah. Like, even I know that a Jarvan wants to go level 3 gank, but surprisingly the level 2 gank, but like, predicted that as well, so really well played. The ward would have spotted the level 3 anyway. So just a good preparation, I'd say, from Unicorns of Lava. It's actually pretty big, since if that Jarvan gets ahead, or gets the Jax ahead, I should say, Yeah, it's gonna be pretty big. And obviously Jarvan loves early game ganks. So I'm gonna turn this even more down. Hopefully it is not too muted. Let me just check. Should hopefully still hear the music pretty well. Okay, Karma waiting mid for a long time. Gonna try and tower dive maybe? No, just throws one Q and just backs off. Probably saw the Sejuani with a nice lead in CS. Goes for the yellow ward, pretty important against Jarvan, since you need a lot of vision in the river to make sure that he doesn't like perma-gank. So yeah, really smart. Jarvan goes top lane, might be able to find something here. Nice flash. But damn, that Jarvan is bullying this Olaf. Yeah. You really want to make sure this Jax gets ahead. So, understandable. Ganking top in competitive has become more of a good strategy, I would say. And not really trolling anymore. So yeah. I've seen like more and more teams do it. Olaf also doesn't have teleport. So he can't teleport to lane. I think Jax is gonna freeze, right? Gonna force the Olaf to come into him. Try and get like a good stun in before Olaf has an ultimate. When Olaf has ultimate, it's just gonna be really hard to gank him. I mean, not to gank. The gank still is pretty good because the Jarvan wall, but it becomes really hard for Jax to do anything in the matchup. Olaf can also outpoke and fight the Jax. And as you can see, he pushes the wave into the tower, which is not what Jax wants. Jarvan is bot side though. Wave is not in his favor, it's just gonna take Drake. Early Drake, level 5, 5 minute Drake. That's nice if you want to stack Drakes, which yes, you do have the Sivir, so stacking Drakes early is good. Also means the enemy is not getting Drakes. Early Sol is really powerful. So overall, I like this move from Jarvan. Losing a lot of farm for this though. As you can see, the massive farm difference. Not that Jarvan really cares. Jarvan is not really someone that cares about farm that much. Doesn't have a good Jarvan skin though, so I'm removing 5 points from Obsess for not having the good Jarvan skin. Okay, yeah. Jace mid into Annie. I guess a pretty nice matchup since Jace has the ranged, which is why I was sure that Jace is mid. I'd still say Ziggs has the good range as well as a really good push against Annie, so it removes her from trying to roam as much. If the Ziggs has a good push, then he can threaten tower and make sure that she doesn't roam. So I think it is a good answer, and you can have an ADC, like an actual ADC. Oof, tries to predict it, misses the Q, but gets a nice push. Now, okay, Sejuani into Jarvan. Sejuani should win this. Forces the Jarvan to flash, which is sad since Jarvan really wants his flash. He's in vision as well. Seju's just gonna take the farm. She's gonna be fat after this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Peach, you didn't have to do it like that. Oh, this is just cyberbullying. Come on. Oh, the Sej is just gonna be fat with a capital P and a capital H. Oh my god, and Ziggs is just gonna get a push bot, gonna get a plate. Yeah, got the plate. Oh my god, Unicorns of Love just kind of bullying at this point. Sivir is sitting in a nice CS, even though Ziggs is just got the plate. Okay, maybe try and go for a tower dive top. Jack sees the Rakan helping the push. Yeah, Jax actually is ahead in CS. Has the boots. Interesting. Well, yeah, Olaf just doesn't really have much. Jax is gonna lose a bit of CS from it getting pushed into the tower, but still ahead, so not the best position. Okay, really making sure this Jace isn't getting doved on. Nice, Jarvan is just gonna trade it for an objective though. Herald is nice, especially against the Ziggs. Dies of cringe. Sej already knows that it's there. Just gonna try and steal it maybe? Probably don't want to go for a fight here. Yeah, just steals it? Oh, flash way too early? Does she have Q? No, she does not. Oh my god, she just lives. She just lived through that. And they get the counter. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is harsh. What the hell? How the hell did she live so long there? Oh my god, he's gonna see him. Oh my god. Come on, go into your range form. One auto attack. You can do it. Oh my god. Bad to worse. Unicorns of Love are just like stomping on their hopes and dreams. Man, I want to see that fight again. What I want to try and do is, if there's like a really good fight that I have no idea what happens, after I'm done recording, I want to like look again at the team fight again and again and again, and then just like analyze it after the recording and like say what I think about the fight. I want to see how this style of videos like works. She just stands there, lives long enough. Rakan comes in and Olaf comes in. Oh my god, they just had no damage there. Insane. Yeah, this Sejuani is just so fat at this point. It's just so much resistances, it's insane. Just stole the... walks in, steals the Herald, just leaves. I guess not really leaves since she died, but like... still insane. Peach? Peach? Oh my god. Still alive. Still alive. Dies, but Chase comes in from the flank, gets so much damage in, and he stuns them, tries to... oh my god, still kills the Jace. Oh my god. Rakan also falls. Really bad teamfight for Unicorns of Love. What the hell was that? Oh my god, I definitely want to take a look at that fight again. Okay, I'm back in post to review the first team fight that I wanted to review. Yeah, okay, so look at this. First of all, Sejuani is getting caught off position. I want you to take a good look at Ziggs and the amount of damage that he deals. First Q hits, no damage, right? He is already on the ground. He's gonna W soon to try and split the fight apart. You're at a 4v3, so you really want to split this fight. Ult, I think, hits, does no damage since someone stands in the middle. Jarvan gets out, chunked a little bit. Now, another Q hits, importantly, on this Karma, which Jace is here. She's gonna Q, she's gonna flash. Now, look at this Annie. She's really low, and this Jace knows it, but she has flash up. He's gonna try and kill her. She's gonna flash into the pit. Sejuani falls here to the Sivir damage. Sivir just flashed, and they're gonna split the fight apart really well. Look at the Ziggs again. Look at the amount of damage he's able to do. Right now, this Tibbers is really pushing these two players apart. This Rakan probably wants to help this Jace much more than he wants to stand there. But they now try... what's the word I'm looking for here? They're trying to bunch in on this Annie. Annie has her passive up, so she's gonna stun them, deal a fuck ton of damage. Now look at this. Sivir comes in. She's dealing a lot of damage here. This Annie's dealing a lot of damage here. And what is Ziggs doing? Ziggs is just not dealing enough damage. You can see he's using all of his abilities, but just he's nothing compared to the damage of Annie, which is just giga busted at this point, and Sivir, which is an actual ADC. Basically, this is just a damage trade. Since I do think Unicorns of Love have done everything well at this point. The ult comes in from the Ziggs maybe a bit too early, and he hits a lot of his Q. He uses a lot of his auto attacks. The Jace comes in just perfectly. They're splitting the team fighting really, really well, but they just don't have enough damage. This Ziggs is doing his best, hitting all of his Qs, using auto attacks in between, using his E, splitting the team fight, using all of his disruption tools. But he's just not able to outdamage the Sivir or the Annie. The Sivir was just not bullied as well. She was not chunked as well. She was not forced away from the fight or peeled or anything, and she's just damaging so much. And Annie is just such a better mage than Ziggs at this point of the game. So this is the first team fight that I wanted to look at. Okay, why is Jarvan not going for another Drake? Why didn't they go for the second Drake? Unicorns of Love are just delaying these Drakes. Not sure how good that is for them. But, okay, getting Herald mid, maybe now they want to go for a Drake? Are they just going to delay these Drakes forever? Like, it's a potential, but is that really a good strategy? Don't you want to go for these Drakes? Yeah, okay, now going for the Drakes. A little late. A lot late, actually. It's like a 3-minute late Drake, right? So, a little weird, but okay. Jarvan looks like he's going for a Gore Drinker. I don't love the Gore Drinker build, but like pro players like swear by it, so I guess it's like really, really good. Oh my god, that Annie damage. Yeah, that is called fair right there. You see, that is just straight up fair. Oh my god. Yeah, Annie's a little overpowered right now. Force the TP from Jace, but Jace is just gonna answer it, not gonna lose much CS, which is good for him, obviously. Does he actually want to do something here? I don't think so. Oh, catching the Jarvan? Nice. Can they actually kill him though? No, I don't think so, yeah. Jarvan just still has everything up, except for a flash, but okay. Didn't have any actual lockdown, couldn't kill the Jarvan, but forces him away from his jungle. That's pretty nice. Jarvan actually hasn't done much in this game, as much as you would think so. Even though he's an overpowered pick, he really does need to have a good impact early game, since he is just pretty useless late game, especially with this build. Tower dive? Looks like a tower dive. Come on, kill him. You've got this. Just gonna get the tower and leave. Okay, getting the tower and leaves. Also a possibility. Just wanted to stop the Jarvan from like interrupting. Understandable, but I do think they could have killed him. Tower dive top lane. She just used her ultimate, but I don't think she needs it. Yeah, okay. She's just that fat. Yeah, just that fat. Nice lead for the Olaf. Olaf is gonna be really happy. Has the insanely overpowered Ravenous Hydra. So he's just gonna dish out a shit ton of damage, as well as gonna be able to heal a shit ton of damage. Okay, Sejuani just lives through everything, just has so much resistances, and look at that damage. She just like out damages a Jarvan, right? Oh my god, Ziggs just got deleted. So, even though Sejuani is still insanely overpowered and competitive, the Ziggs is just gone, and they are forced to go away. So, EWI, what the hell? What the hell is this team? Ew? I'm just gonna call them Ew. So, Ew take the Herald, yeah. And a tower? Looks like, yeah, okay. And they also get a tower. This Annie is just gonna deal so much damage in the late game, as well as this Sivir. I'm starting to question the Unicorns of Love comp here, especially the Ziggs. He has not done enough to justify his existence. As much as I love creative picks, I think bot is one of those lanes you just cannot go for these creative picks, since you really need a conventional damage dealer to actually be able to do something in late game team fighting. Unless the Ziggs can surprise me, which is possible. The Sejuani though is getting a lot, even though she's 1-2-4, she is actually getting a lot done. She is so fat. She got a lot of really good objectives. I guess the last team fight didn't really work for them, but not really her fault. Peach is being a bit of a menace right now. Not really carrying the game, but like just being a big menace. A little risky from Unicorns of Love, but just making sure this Sejuani is as fed as possible while this Jarvan has nothing. Okay, going for Black Cleaver first. I like this. This is a lot from the Jarvan. This is a 2v3 right here. Why is Jarvan not doing anything? Jarvan? What is this? What the fuck? Sorry. No swearing. What the hell is that? No swearing, says hell. Okay, so it does look like a Gorginker, right? Since I see the Kindle Gem, but Kindle Gem could also be for any tank item, pretty much. I do really like the idea of going for a tank item here instead of a Gorginker. Yeah, Ziggs can push though really, really well. But Annie is just pushing as well, so I don't think this Ziggs is getting as much done. Especially since every tower he got had to be traded by the Annie, if not more, since Annie got more towers, I think. Overall, pretty even for both sides. Unicorns of Love have an additional tower on top of that, since the Olaf is fed. So late game, Olaf is going to be like the main threat, and Sejuani. Okay, just gonna take the tower and leave. From Ew? Yeah, okay. Don't want to commit to any team fight, understandable. Just sit around, wait for objectives. Unicorns of Love can maybe threaten a Baron with their control over the river. This is a problem with Jarvan when he's this behind, is that he can't really get good vision, especially in the river. It's hard for him to step up. So does Karma, while someone like Rakan has way better, what's the word I'm looking for here? Opportunity to take vision. He's way less danger than someone like Jarvan or Karma. So they could have an easy vision in river and threaten a Baron. Maybe not actually do a Baron, but just threaten it. Force a team fight. Right now their team fighting is insanely superior, so would be a really wise move. Everyone's just sitting around Baron. I don't think any team wants to go for this right now. Even though Unicorns of Lava can probably actually go here for a team fight. Don't have any vision on Jax and Jace's bot. Jace does have teleport, so in case of an emergency. Okay, EO is just gonna back off. Unicorns of Love just gonna re-get vision around Baron. Nothing exciting is probably going to happen. This Olaf is gonna be a bit of a menace in side lanes. So I'm surprised that he isn't the one going bot. Well, okay. You are suspecting something around Baron? Yeah, okay. I don't think Unicorns of Love are going to go for a Baron, but just from the pings it looks like you are suspecting something fishy. Hey, I still favor team fighting from Unicorns of Love, so if they want to pull the trigger right now, best chance they have. Not best, but like a good chance. They see the vision, but I still think they have the superiority here. Jace can teleport in. Jace. Nothing? Really? Maybe just 4v5, maybe Jace can take a tower, but Jax is topside, so it can turn to a 5v5 really fast for Unicorns of Love. Maybe just trying to buy time. Jarvan volts way too early. Yeah, I think yeah, Olaf is just gonna chunk him out. Oh, okay, did he... Okay, Jace just walks all the way from bot lane, just destroys the Sivir. Unicorns of Love split the team fight apart. Forces all the players to like spread out, and Jace just takes an opportunity and destroys the Sivir. Right now it's an easy early Baron. A 20-minute Baron is just going to be so oppressive. In this moment, you can probably just take a few towers and go for a dragon, or trade a dragon for more towers, or just kill them outright. Okay, you tried to fight without Sivir, which is their main source of damage, in these team fights and get massively punished. Really stupid, if you ask me. You should just wait, see what they try and do whenever your Sivir is back up, which he would be for Dragon. Just see if they want to go for Dragon or trade it out for objectives. For towers. And just try and make a better choice after that. Fighting there does nothing for you. Really weird call from EO. Yeah, I want to see that again. Looking in, trying to see like what's happening here. They should know that it's a 5v5, right? And they have no actual damage. Sure, they have the Annie, but like, yeah, Olaf just destroys them. He's like, screw your Tibbers, I'm just gonna be unstoppable. Really weird call. Should have just waited to see what Unicorns of Love want to do and try and make a better call after that. Just trade it for something else and slow down the game. There is no reason to risk it. Karma getting caught out for trying to vision, and Unicorns of Love are just bullying them again. Wow. The game went from like a complete stomp from Unicorns of Love to more even, and then a complete stomp from Unicorns of Love. Also, I can see the build from Jarvan, and he is going for the far superior build with the tank item as a mythic instead of Gore Drinker. But what? Oh my god, Sivir just destroyed Olaf there. What? What is this game? This game goes back and forth so hard. What was that? Oh my god. This is straight up insane. How did that Sivir just destroy Olaf so badly? As the Navori Quick Blade, I like it. What is this? Oh my god. Can we see that again? Was just commenting on the Jarvan build, being like, oh, I like this build a lot. Wait, what? What is he doing? Did he just sell his resistances to go for a Gore Drinker? Please don't tell me that that's what he's doing. Please. No, okay, I see the, he just upgraded the resistances. I am insanely stupid. I'm sorry. I'm a big duncehead. So I just thought he sold his resistances. No, they're still there. He upgraded them to a Legion. Yeah, I'm stupid. No idea what I'm talking about. Good. Now, EU are just gonna have a really strong position in the game. How did this game flip-flop so fast? Like, shit just went from 0 to 100 so fast. And EU has a really good team fight, I think, at this point, with Sivir being this fed. And they need Olaf. Olaf is just gonna split push. Actually, pretty nice idea. Trying to even out gold, more or less. They're gonna, obviously, EU are gonna get some towers pretty much for free. But the fact that Olaf can equal it out, more or less, at least some of the gold, is actually pretty nice. They're gonna get the inhibitor broken. I don't know if Olaf wants to trade inhibitor. I guess he does. Do they have any TPs? They don't have any TPs, so really nice call from Unicorns of Love. Pretty sure they knew it, probably just kept in line when they did or didn't use TPs. They were like, hey, Olaf, they don't have any TPs, just go for the inhibitor. Sorry. Right, just gonna force the Jax to back. Now they can't do a 5-man push. And a really well trade from Unicorns of Love, keeping their gold lead ahead. But teamfights are gonna start getting rough, especially with the Ziggs. Your main power with this team is split pushing. And now that objectives are gonna spawn more frequently and you're gonna be forced into more team fighting, then yeah, this is gonna be hard for Unicorns of Love. Not having a massive advantage at this point in time means that split pushing is just going to be that much harder and team fighting is going to be much more required. If they can set up around a good Drake, I'd be much in favor. I think right now you should threaten your good split pushing by moving Jace or Olaf into a side lane and not going for a dragon and trying to pick a good opportunity for dragon. Unless you are just gonna outright give them a good chance for dragon right now, which I don't think so. So I think just put your Jace forward since he has teleport up. Maybe make him go top lane or something. And just don't go for this Drake. Right? Pick and choose your battles. You don't have to go for a team fight right now. Okay, maybe just outright go for a team fight. Olaf flashes in. Sejuani is really far ahead. Ziggs is sitting really far behind, but he's really low health, cannot really deal much damage, so Unicorns of Love are just unable to deal a good amount of sustained damage, DPS, and lose the team fight. Yeah, this is the problem with the Jace, the Ziggs. I want to see that team fighting again, but I suspect that I know exactly the culprit. Sejuani runs too far in, and Rakan isn't there to help the Ziggs. Ziggs is unable to really shoot a lot of Qs and deal a lot of DPS, and they just lose the team fighting because of that. Olaf cannot 1v5, even this fed. Okay, now this is another really interesting team fight. Look at what happens here. First of all, the fight starts. Jarvan is gonna ult the Olaf, right? Olaf cannot run away or like ult the Jarvan, so he has to flash out. Yeah, so he's gonna flash outside of the Jarvan ultimate, and they're both Peach and Venoir are targeting this Sivir, which is important. You want to kill this Sivir. Right now, damage dealers are both here. Rakan probably wants to protect these two damage dealers, so he's not gonna try and engage. Right now, importantly, first of all, Annie is gonna stun both damage dealers and Rakan with Tibbers, which means that these two don't have any damage. Olaf then backs away into this side of the river, while Peach is still on this Sivir. A nice idea in concept, but now that it's 3 against him, he flashes into this part of the wall instead of flashing to the other side. You can see he was here, flashed here. He should have flashed up here maybe, try and engage out, take the Annie out, or help this Olaf, or get the Olaf help. Olaf does not get a reset on his ultimate, so he's gonna run out of this immunity and the bonus damage, which means that he's just not gonna be able to do much after this point, and Sejuani is just free dead. She could have flashed to the other side, wouldn't have been able to be followed up as well by the Sivir, as well as maybe would have gotten the Sivir ultimate to time out, which he's now going to get a reset on, get the bonus movement speed. Even though they kill Annie here, this Ziggs is way too low and he's zoned out, and these three are basically free, so you are just going to be able to deal free damage with the Sivir here, and they're all just going to be forced to back off. Even though they're going to try and deal some damage, they're not really going to get anything here, while the Ziggs is going to fall off in here. Yeah, Jack's just going to chase him and kill him. Really well played from Eel. A bunch of small mistakes coming in from Unicorns of Love, but overall just outplayed by the Sivir and the Jarvan. They've been just pulled out. The Annie, really importantly, stuns all the damage dealers, and you just can't do much. You just play that team fight to perfection, with maybe a small mistake coming in from Venoir and Peach. Overall, I think it was more of an EU outplay than a Unicorns of Love mistake. So that's it for the second fight that I wanted to take a look at. Yep, that's exactly what I was saying. Your main power is in split pushing. That you shouldn't team fight, you should choose a moment where you feel comfortable. Choose a moment where you know your silents are pushing hard and they have to respond to that, and then bring your 5 men into the dragon pit and get that soul. Now they have 2 drakes and you have 3 drakes, right? So you have another opportunity to do that. One more. You have one more chance. Your next dragon. Which means you don't really get to choose if you want a team fight or not. You just have to make a choice based on their decision, or just be forced into that decision. What I mean by that is, like, if you choose to split push, then you have to do that. If you choose to fight, then you have to do that. You don't really have as much freedom. Baron spawning soon. Unicorns of Love can always trade objectives. I think threatening the soul might be a little nice, especially since I don't think Eel has a strong enough push even with Baron. So I think trading? No, not trading, just going straight up again for a team fighting. I guess Dragon hasn't spawned yet, but oh my god. Okay, Ziggs is able to deal a bunch more DPS. Jace is a fucking menace at this point. Even though Olaf falls, they just outright win the team fighting. Yeah, Ziggs is very similar to Varus in that point, where if he can stand in and shoot a bunch of Qs, then he will absolutely annihilate team fighting. But he's not that mobile. Okay, take a look at this third team fight that I wanted to check out in post. First of all, I want you to take a look at Sivir. Sivir is going really deep in. Look at where Annie's going. Annie's sitting. Annie is just going backwards here. She looks at the team fight. Sivir is going really deep in, as well as Jax, which Jax has just done nothing in this team fight. As I said, Ziggs is just gonna throw on all Qs and Ws and like E's. It's gonna just perfectly deal a lot of DPS damage here. Right now, look, Sivir is all the way over here, while Annie and Karma are just getting separate here. Jace is here, and he's just gonna be able to like claw in the team fight. they have a perfect flank position right now that you just walk themselves into the river. Now your Sivir is split from the fight. You have no one to peel for her. This Jax is just Olaf is just going straight for her, while this Sejuani is just gonna make sure that this Annie cannot get into the team fight or stun this guy. This Ziggs is just gonna be able to free damage. Jace is also gonna be able to just free damage. And look, Sejuani makes sure the Annie doesn't go in, dashes out, goes straight in for that Sivir. Now Sivir and this Jarvan, yeah, are just gonna both use the stopwatch, chonk the fucking Sivir straight out, and the Jarvan, both of them are gonna stopwatch. The Ziggs ult, sorry, why do I say Jace? The Ziggs ult is gonna be completely wasted here, but look at the damage dealers. You have no sustained like DPS damage because the Sivir is right now in stopwatch. The Jax is going in, gonna get damaged by the ultimate, uses his E, so he has no way to actually like dodge the auto attack damage of the Olaf. Olaf is just gonna be able to free damage him. Now look at this point. Annie just used her Tibbers. I think she stunned pretty much nothing. And this Sejuani is just gonna be able to just free stand here. No one is gonna threaten her. This Sivir is still in the stopwatch. They go straight for the Annie. Annie is gonna be forced to stopwatch, but now they are basically a 4v5. The Unicorns of Love perfectly timed, no, I wouldn't say perfectly timed, but like perfectly made them use their stopwatch. Now that Annie is stopwatched, it's a 4v5 basically. Sure, your Olaf is gonna die here since Sivir is a fair champion, but now she's just gonna die. Olaf gets a little bit of a heal, and now it's a 4v4, right? Your main damage dealer is gone. Your Annie is still stopwatched. Once she gets out of stopwatch, Jace is just gonna kill her, gets so much free damage. You cannot burst this Sejuani. You have no DPS, your Sivir is dead, your Sivir walked way too deep into the river, was forced to use her stopwatch while she was stopwatched, free damage on everyone else. Once she stands out of stopwatch, your Annie has the stopwatch, and now once again, free damage to everyone else. And this is how they win the team fight. Ziggs was never threatened once. The only one that were taking damage were the frontliners. And that's not the guys you want to deal damage to in this team fight. Well, Unicorns of Love got the perfect opportunity to deal damage to the actual squishies because they were like flanked from all around. The team fight was split perfectly. The players were forced to spread out, and you were able to like take the team fight in much more bite chunks and just destroy EU. Insanely well played from Unicorns of Love. Questionable decisions from EU, walking straight into the river with no vision, were able to be completely flanked. Just amazing team fight. Nothing more I can say. This chase is pretty unnecessary, but are they just gonna outright end? Are they just gonna outright end? Oh my god, they're just gonna outright end. Unicorns. 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 You did not have to do that. Oh my god, back and forth the entire time. What the hell was that? I want to review those team fighting. I'll be back in post.